Hey guys, this is Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews, and today we are going to do a quick, and by quick I mean I have 11 treadmills to talk to you about. I am going to try and be concise. I am going to try and be my charming, funny self so you can watch the entire way through. There is a lot of cool treadmills on this list. We have things like the best overall treadmill, the best treadmill for incline, the best foldable treadmill, and more. But first, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already so you can stay up to date on all things fitness. We have videos coming out like the Schwinn 230 recumbent bike and many more videos headed your way. Also, if you want to purchase any of the treadmills that we talk about today, go ahead and use the link below the like buttons to do so. Doing so doesn't cost you anything extra. It does give us a small commission, allows us to continue bringing you videos like this one today. Lastly, some of these treadmills have been sent to us by the company. That doesn't change my honest opinion, our honest review about what we will say. We're going to tell it to you straight, whether that's good, bad, weird, whatever. So let's get into it, starting off with our best overall treadmill. And this is honestly one of my favorite treadmills, the Nordic Track Commercial 1750. To start things off, it has a 14-inch HD touchscreen. It is also integrated with iFit. Basically, it is integrated with Google Maps, so if you are walking or running, you're gonna be able to see all of those things all over the country, which is a pretty cool feature. iFit will also automatically adjust your speed or your incline or decline settings based on what your trainer's instructions are. So this actually has a 15% incline and a 3% decline. The treadmill also goes all the way up to 12 miles per hour. In terms of motor size, it has a 3.5 CHP motor, which is gonna allow you to do all of the running without fear of burning out any sort of the components. It also has a weight capacity of 300 pounds, which is pretty standard for a treadmill. We do see some in the higher range, but overall, that's a pretty great weight capacity. One thing to know about this treadmill is if you do keep this in a non-climate controlled environment, you are up to void the warranty. So make sure that if you are keeping this in a garage, you're aware of that fact, or keep it in your home, or grab a mini split or some other climate controlled unit. I don't know much about these things. It's just what Sam tells me, and you'll be able to keep it in your garage. Next is our best foldable treadmill, and that is the Soul F63. Now, I actually just brought this treadmill to my garage and have been using it. So many people here love this treadmill. It comes in at under $1,000, and it is super easy to fold and lower the belt depth. It has a steel frame backed by a lifetime warranty. It also has 3 years on parts and 1 year on electronics, so overall a pretty great warranty for this treadmill. In terms of horsepower, it has 3.0 HP. It also can go up to 12 miles per hour, and it doesn't have any decline features, but it does go up to a 15% incline grade. It has 6 standard programs that come with the treadmill. It also has 2 heart rate based programs. It comes with a heart rate monitor, so you're able to use those workouts. It also comes with 2 customizable workouts, so whatever you are looking for specifically in your training, you're able to plug that in to the programming and use it on the treadmill. In terms of smoothness or jarring, I didn't experience any sort of unsteadiness at lower speeds. However, I will call out that once you got to about 10 miles per hour, maybe even 9, you did sort of experience some shakiness that you would with a cheaper treadmill. The lower speeds were totally fine. It's just when you get to those higher speeds that it becomes a little bit more unsteady. It has a 325-pound weight capacity, which is a great weight capacity and above what we see with a lot of other treadmills. It also has a 60 by 20-inch belt deck size, which is exactly what we love to see, especially if you are somebody with a longer stride or a taller runner. You're gonna appreciate that. If you are looking at a quality treadmill at a lower price point, then check out the Horizon 7.0. Now, I love this treadmill. There isn't a lot of flaws when it comes to this treadmill. It is under $1,000, so you're not gonna have all the bells and whistles like you would with the Nordic Track 1750 or some of the other treadmills that we'll talk about today, but overall, this is a solid machine for running. It does not come with a touchscreen, but it is compatible with programs like Zwift, Peloton, and Studio. You can use Bluetooth connectivity to connect to those. Obviously, you are gonna have to have a subscription to those programs, but you are able to display your smart device on the shelf to display those programs as you're using the treadmill. In terms of belt deck size, it has a 60-inch by 20-inch belt deck size. It goes up to 12 miles per hour and also has a 15% incline grade. Next on our list is something that I'm really excited about, and it is the ProForm Pro 9000. If you are somebody who is serious about running and serious about logging a lot of hours on your treadmill, then I think this one will be able to keep up with you. Now, ProForm has been a greatly respected name in the running community for a long time. In fact, the Boston Marathon had ProForm manufacture the treadmill in years past as their official treadmill for the Boston Marathon. So you know those serious runners are gonna want a quality treadmill, and I think that's what you're gonna find with this one. It has a 3.6 horsepower motor. It goes up to 12 miles per hour, and it goes up to a 15% incline setting. ProForm treadmills fit under the umbrella of iFit, so you are gonna be able to use that iFit programming along with this treadmill. Just remember that you're gonna have that $39 family monthly subscription that you are gonna have to pay for. However, iFit also offers other classes, not just classes for running, but things like HIIT workouts, yoga, Pilates, and more. At 236 pounds, I wouldn't say this is the most portable machine. However, it does fold up and lock into place and has wheels on the front for easy transportation. My recommendation with this treadmill though is wherever you set it up is probably where you're gonna wanna keep it. Now, if you aren't serious about running, but if you are looking for a treadmill that is gonna up your step game, then check out the Echelon Fitness Stride treadmill. Now, this treadmill does not have the most powerful motor, which is again, probably why I lean more towards walking, maybe some light jogging on this treadmill. It has a 1.75 CHP motor. So again, not the most powerful one we see. It also has a 55-inch belt deck. So it doesn't meet that 60-inch mark that I really like to see for running treadmills. However, it does exceed industry standard. Industry standard is around 50 inches. So overall, if you have a longer stride, I think it will be fine, but it is something to be aware of. This treadmill goes up to 12 miles per hour and has a 10% incline. If you need to easily store this treadmill out of the way, then this is a good one to look at because again, it's only 10 inches deep when it's folded up. This Stride uses Bluetooth connectivity to connect to Echelon's United programming. If you don't want this programming, the treadmill still comes with 8 preset programs available to you that you can use for different workouts along your way. My call out to this, the downside of this, and I really do like this treadmill, but overall it only has a 1-year warranty, which falls substantially short compared to all the other treadmills on our list. Now, next on our list is the Sunny Health and Fitness SFT 4400. Sunny Health and Fitness is known for making quality, affordable cardio equipment, and I think that this one doesn't fall short in that category. It's a quality treadmill. The one downside about this treadmill that I have to call out right away is its incline settings. It does have incline settings. It can go up to 4.3% incline. However, they are manual, meaning that you are gonna have to change the incline before you hop on the treadmill, whereas most other incline options are easily available at the press of a button. One thing I really do like about this treadmill is how easy it is to lower the belt deck. Basically, when it is in the upright position, all you have to do is push the metal bar with your foot. It'll easily and slowly lower the belt deck into place. I appreciate this fact because I'm not worried about my kids running around and getting like smashed under a belt deck or something. In addition to its compact size, another feature that I like is that on the handrails, you can easily change your speed with the press of a button. It does have a display that will track all your basic metrics, things like your time, your distance, your calories. This isn't anything fancy, but it is gonna at least tell you where you're at in your workout. Last thing about this treadmill, it goes from 0 to 9 miles per hour. So not the highest we see, but again, I probably only use this for mainly walking, maybe some light running. It also has a 2.2 HP motor. If you are looking for a manual treadmill, then check out the TrueForm Trainer. It is our pick for the best manual treadmill that has a curved belt deck. With a curved belt deck, it is going to force you into better running forms. Whether you are walking or running, a curved belt deck is gonna force your foot to strike at the midfoot position. It's gonna be easier on your joints, creating less stress overall. Also, it's going to help translate to a better running form outside. When you've practiced those movements on a curved belt deck, it's going to be easier to apply those movements outdoors, again, causing less stress on your joints and hopefully injury prevention along your running journey. This isn't a motorized treadmill. It is a manual treadmill, so it is 100% athlete powered. Basically, the faster you run, the faster the belt deck is going to speed up. The more you slow down, the more the belt deck is going to slow down. So you really get to determine the speed at which you want to run. The treadmill itself weighs 270 pounds and has a weight capacity of 400 pounds. Now, one thing I will call out is there is a lot of plastic involved with this machine. So you're just going to want to keep an eye on that. For prolonged use, you might experience some cracking, and you'll definitely want to just be aware of that factor. It has pegged adjustable feet, so really you're not going to experience any sort of wobbling or unsteadiness on this Trueform trainer. Overall, this is a solid manual treadmill and honestly one of my favorites to run on. I will say that the downside to the Trueform trainer is its monitor. It's very basic, it's very small. It basically has little slots that display your metrics. I definitely think this part could be improved upon. Another thing to mention with this treadmill is that it is not foldable. So you are gonna have to have a dedicated space in order to fit this machine. You can move it around because it does have wheels on the front. However, it is bigger in size, so you are gonna wanna have a larger space for it. If you are looking for an under-the-desk treadmill, something that you can bring to work, then check out the Sunny Health and Fitness Walkstation Slim. We have tested so many under-the-desk treadmills, and this one is by far one of our favorites. It comes in at under $400, and it is really compact. It weighs 55 pounds and has wheels on the front, making it really easy to transport wherever you need to go. The motor is small at 1.75, but you really don't need a big motor with this size of treadmill. It also only goes up to 3.75 miles per hour, which is basically the equivalent of a brisk walk. To be honest, I'm a very slow walker and I had a hard time keeping up with that 3.75 pace. But if you are longer limbed, then maybe it is easier for you. This is definitely not a treadmill that you're wanting to do any sort of running on. Again, this is a under the desk walking treadmill that is just gonna allow you to get extra steps in through your day. Now, another thing that I love about this is you don't have any assembly required with this machine. You basically unbox it, plug it in, and it's ready to go. I will say that the one bummer part about this machine is its weight capacity at only 220 pounds, so it does limit a lot of people from being able to use this machine. Next is one that I actually am very excited about, and that is the Nordic Track X22i, and that is our pick for the best treadmill with an incline. Now, this treadmill goes all the way up to a 40% incline, so if you really want to blow up your posterior chain and your glutes and the back of your legs, this will do that. It also has a 6% decline, so it's really gonna help you mimic what an outdoor hill experience or running outside on hills is gonna feel like. It has a 22-inch screen, which is also compatible with iFit programming. So as you follow along with your iFit class, the trainer is gonna set the programming for that class. Now you can always override that class. For instance, if the trainer has it set at a 20% incline, but that feels too aggressive for you, you can always override that and lower the incline. Or if it's set at a 20% incline and you are wanting a more aggressive workout, you can always override that feature and turn up the incline. It also comes with a really comfortable cushion deck. I actually felt like while running on it, it was very cushioned. I didn't feel any sort of unsteadiness or hard impact on my joints. It has a 4.0 CHP motor and it goes up to 12 miles per hour. A couple things that I didn't love about this treadmill, and they were just like sort of little functionality things. The cup holder is behind a long handrail. So they have big handrails coming up, and that's when you're at an incline position that's really steep to easily be able to grab onto. However, it blocks you from easily being able to grab your water bottle. So that is one thing I didn't like. The second thing I didn't love is where they had your device holder. Basically, it was a small slot where you were able to put your phone. It wouldn't fit any sort of iPad or anything larger than a phone. And again, it was a little tricky to get to, and you aren't able to see your phone because the screen blocks your view. Overall, this is a very high quality treadmill, and it comes at a high quality price at $3,000. However, Nordic Track does have 0% financing for 39 months if you are wanting that option. Now, we already talked about the Trueform Trainer as a manual treadmill, but we are going to talk about our best pick for the best manual treadmill, and that is the Assault Runner Pro. The Assault Runner Pro is one of the most favorite and most well-used manual treadmills out there, and really we have CrossFit to thank for that. I mean, you basically can't walk into a CrossFit gym and not see either an Assault Runner or an Assault Bike. Looking side by side at the Assault versus the Trueform Trainer, they look pretty identical. However, there are a couple features that the Assault Runner has that the Trueform does not, and for that reason, I think it edges out the Trueform Runner as the best manual treadmill. One is the screen. Obviously, the display on the Assault Runner isn't anything like you're gonna find on these fancy smart treadmills. However, I do think it is a better display screen than the Trueform Trainer has. It's gonna display your basic metrics, but in a better way. The Assault Runner is also 62 inches long, so the belt deck size is the longest of all the treadmills we've talked about today. So if you're wanting to really work on your running form, you have a long stride, this can easily accommodate that. Again, this is an athlete-powered machine. The faster the belt deck is gonna speed up, it almost has like a flywheel effect. The belt deck is pretty heavy, but honestly really comfortable as you get going. It does weigh 289 pounds, but it has a bar on the back of the treadmill, so if you are wanting to move it around, you can do that. But again, it's kind of the same with the Trueform Trainer. This is a larger treadmill, so wherever you set it up is probably where you're gonna wanna keep it. If you are looking for a treadmill to stream a lot of classes, then this is our last treadmill of the day. It is the ProForm Carbon T10. The ProForm Carbon T10 has a 10-inch screen that you are able to stream classes through iFit. Now, iFit is $39 a month for that monthly family plan, but it has access to all sorts of running specific classes like speed work classes, fartlek classes, hill training classes, as well as your cross-training classes like Pilates, yoga, HIIT classes, and more. Another great bonus is their live trainer control, which basically means whatever class you take, the instructor already has set everything to your treadmill and it'll adjust accordingly. It'll automatically control your incline, your decline, and your speed settings. In terms of the treadmill itself, aside from all the smart features that comes along with the iFit programming, this is a basic treadmill overall. It has a 55-inch belt deck, so not that 60 inches, but again, pretty decent size. It weighs 233 pounds and is easy to fold and unfold and move around because of its transportation wheels at the front of the treadmill. It also comes up with speeds of 12 miles per hour. Overall, I think that this is a great treadmill for somebody looking for a lot of interactive guided programming. Okay, so we have talked about a lot of treadmills and I've just kind of given you a little snippet of each. There are full reviews on some of these treadmills that we will put links below, so if you are wanting to see a more in-depth review of a specific treadmill, go ahead and check that out. And if we don't have a full review on it yet, leave it in the comments below, letting us know that that is something that you would like to see. We'd be happy to do a full review on any one of these treadmills for you. Let us know though which one is your favorite, and we will see you back here next time. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews. Peace. Oh.